Yo, what's up, T? Everyone else, hello, hello. I don't know if Casey's lurking around yet. Meester, imagine I got most of my loyal lurkers hanging about. I think we're gonna just pop right into it today. Oh, today's gonna be a short one. I will forewarn everybody right now. Just a little bit shorter today, because we're going to be doing our 24-hour stream tomorrow. I want to get all my buttons buttoned up for that. So in the meantime, as much as I would love to continue my Midnight Pork journey on my wonderful Shadow Knight, I don't want to outlevel Meester too much. And Meester's gonna... He's got his new gnome Necromancer, and I want to keep my tanky tank for his Necromancer, because that's going to be like super prime. So I've been leveling this Shaman in the meantime, and I've got a level 9 Shaman. He's almost same level as my my main Shadow Knight. Yeah, T. It'll probably be... I know I normally get going at like 8 a.m. I'm probably not going to start until like noon tomorrow. That way it can be like a noon to noon thing. Is yeah, no, that's right. Just feels a little... It's like my camera's not spinning as fast as I want it to. That's better. We'll just turn it up a little bit for right now. Okay. So now we do the shaman stuff. Yeah, come get some. You just blew. Just get going right away. Oh yeah. Let me get the music volume back up. Where'd you go? There we go. Yeah. Worth it. Little start out with a little baby chunk of XP. And we might go try Black Burrow. We might go try the Knoll Cave. But don't know. The Knoll Cave seems to be also very busy all the time. So it can be tough. The last couple times I went in there, the last few nights, there was already a couple groups in there clearing everything out. And I didn't want to be, you know, that guy. Show up while they're trying to do their thing. So I just took off to, oh, which one is this? Is this the Eastern Bananarama Plains or the Western Bananarama Plains? Can't remember. The Plains of Banana, that's for sure. And did some leveling out there. I was able to get like a good couple Nullfangs just traveling like to and from Halas, whatever the barbarian city name is. I'm not sure about that one off the top of my head. But Shaman's been pretty sick, I will say. I really enjoy having Spirit of the Wolf all of the time. Has been very nice. It's been a big bonus for me. And just all the buffs. I mean, I can see why people enjoy Shaman. It is a good character if you're trying to just like level solo. I did have somebody very graciously, since I have like no armor or anything, somebody did give me this hunting spear, which was pretty sick. Little shaman spear that I very much needed. I was rocking a rusty flail for like the longest time. So I got real lucky. I was just sitting in Blackborough. Okay. So out here, if I remember correctly, yeah, you got a rusty flail? I was flailing my rust around. Is that? Nope. Okay. Still got some green lions. Oh, fantastic. We have, I haven't seen any of those yet. We got Trents in this game. Yeah. We got Treants. Should go talk to them. See if they'll chit chat with me. Is your flail also rusty, meester? Did you ever make it any further out of the maze on your gnome? I forgot to make a gnome. I did look just before. Okay. Grizzly looks like a fair fight. How do you look, giant speeder? Like a fair fight. Okay. And you're green to me. Yeah, I played for like an hour yesterday. An hour and a half before work yesterday, but I haven't had too much time to play over the weekend. With work and such. I imagine you've got similar with work and such. Fucking service industry, gotta love the weekends. Okay. Let's... Where do we have everything? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, when I did play yesterday though, for like the little bit that I did. Reopen Spirit of the Wolf. And which one? Yeah, I just missed Scale Skin. I should have plenty of those. Cool. The lions don't want no smoke. When I did play yesterday though, I had to go back to the barbarian town to learn some shaman spells. And on my way from Quanos back to there, I managed to get like a couple of those Null Fangs, and I turned those in and popped myself from 8 to 9 real quick. It's really crazy how much experience that like quest gives when you're a super low level. And you can start farming those fangs like really early on. I was like level 5 in the barbarian area, like right outside of the cave. And you can farm like those couple guys for a little while. I turned all those in and got up to 8 real quick, and then turned in the ones I had yesterday. Yeah, I did. Oh, and I did look to, I did look and see what, like, what god the gnome necromancer worships. It's the same one that the human Shadow Knight gets. Yeah, we might have to look at the guide for that town and check out Might have to turn that down just a little bit. There we go. Let's try 40%. Come here, Speeder. Swing on him. Get him. Eek. Yeah, I'll have to check out the wiki for that city. I did look and see which god the necromancer worships. So if nothing else, you should be able to go to Quanos. The temple that the Shadow Knight worships is like the same one that your guy does. It's like the plague guy. So I do want, okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, it was my mouse. My mouse sensitivity. I clicked that up image. That's why. There we go. Back to normal. But yeah, the main reason I decided to do this shaman is because I wanted to keep, since you have the necromancer, it's gonna be nice for you to have a tank. So I think I'm gonna keep my Shadow Knight, keep MidnightPork low enough that we can get you up to a level where you can hang out with him. And in the meantime, I've been side leveling this shaman for funsies. Which I could also always bring to wherever your gnome is in the meantime. And I could like give you buffs. I don't think I have anything like intelligence buffs that would help you too much, but damage buffs, Spirit of the Wolf at least. We'll stay sitting down. Should be okay. That meditate skill is super clutch when you finally get that too. I at least regenerate mana at like a semi decent rate at this point. I don't think it's like too good yet. It levels up quick though. Yeah, it's already at 50. And I think that might be the max that it can be for my level right now too. Which is fine. It's like, gosh, what, like right now it's like 3% mana every 5 seconds, I want to say, roughly. Something like that. A little more, a little less. It was brutal the first 8 levels before I could train it, though. Because I'd buff myself with all my stuff. It'd be like 50% of my health bar, and then I'd have to sit down for like 5 minutes. And it's like, great, there goes like, you know, there's like 5 minutes off my buff timers. It's just trying to regen mana before going into a fight so that I could have some spells just in case. The barbarian starting area is fucking brutal. Oh my god. In retrospect, I should have filmed it. I should have recorded a lot of it because I crashed out a couple times in that starting area. They have these skeletons. There's what are they? The Vengeful Soloist and the Vengeful Composer. And there's one other one, the Vengeful something else. The Vengeful Lyricist, I think. They're all like musicians or whatever. But they're all these 3 high-level skeletons. And like, I don't know if it's all of them or just one of them. I can't remember. But like one of them specifically that's like a real high level patrols right in front of the barbarian town. So you'll come out as a level 1 into like the brand new newbie zone right at the entrance of town where there's like the little level 1 skeletons. And then just randomly there's like a massive high level skeleton that'll just aggro to you and just ruin your day. Just one-shot you at level 1. That happened to me a couple times. I really didn't know if I was going to get the shaman past like level 2. But once it gets to about 5, that whole area gets easier. Those canyons are like a maze too. Yeah, I crashed out pretty hard a couple times though. Just going through the barbarian starting area, and like there's like a quest you can get for, what was it, goblin beads or goblin necklaces or something like that. And there's like a little goblin camp just like to the south of town that you can go to. And man, there was one time the other night when I was playing, and I was like maybe level 3 or 4, and I would get down, just barely get down to like the camp, just barely, and like start farming like one goblin, and then one of those skeletons would aggro to me, and I have to like run back to town. And I got pretty good at least not dying and just diagonal running my happy butt all the way back to town where the guards would kill the high level skeletons. But my goodness, that area is such a nightmare. It's good when you can get into a rhythm though, because there's like a lot of enemies. Yeah, solo EQ is rough. Even cause like, okay, and even the shaman, you know, they were like, shaman's the easiest class to solo as, and that's probably true. I honestly don't think my Shadow Knight would have had it as easy of a time as I have with all these buffs and everything. That's been super, super clutch. But yeah, even as the shaman that they recommend as being the solo class, like, dude. I mean, the other thing with the barbarian area too is like, so even a lot of the level 1 and level 2 enemies are aggro, like on sight, KOS, like kill on sight. Like they'll aggro to you when you get too close. And then like they'll aggro if you get too close, like most of the mobs. And then there's like almost all of them will go and help their buddies too. So like, you know, you'll be fighting a wolf and you would get, man, so many times I'd get down to like a couple percent on the wolf, and it would just like one or two more wolves ended up just patrolling in before I could kill it, and then I'd have to run back to town. Like, oh man, it got brutal up till, yeah, about level 5. And around level 5 was when I was like, okay, like, yeah, that's always the worst too, when you get them down to like, man, you get them down to like 10% and you're trying to chase them down, and then just like, bandits. Okay, the bandits are yellow specifically, farmers are green. Yeah, I haven't even looked. I looked at all the classes that a gnome could be. I thought about starting one that way you could just have a buddy right away. I might try to get my shaman to the gnome city, but it seems like that's on a different continent. I don't know how to do that. Probably just dial a port, I guess. But I could give you buffs. Or I might just start a gnome, just so you have a buddy from, you know, Jump Street. Because, yeah, I was looking at that. I think so, at least. It was, when I was looking at I'm not sure how everything connects either, to be honest. I just know when I was looking at the wiki, like on the main first little area, like, I didn't see your city, and it was in the, I think Canark was the name of like the overarching area. Okay. Might just try our luck with some fire beetles here. Don't you interrupt my spells. Okay, yeah, this isn't too bad. Yeah, I can't remember exactly either, but I know that I know I at least had to scroll down on that main wiki page of zones to find like your city, and I was like, okay, I'm not sure how that's connected, but I mean, there's portals and such, so if nothing else. Oh, son of a bee! Yep, see, and that kind of shenanigans, even that just by yourself, like even as a shaman, that's like, that was already, I've just got to bail. And let's see, which way am I heading? I think I want to go back this way, actually. Just give them a little roundabout. That Spirit of the Wolf, though, that is it. I mean, it's like super clutch that if nothing else, when this happens, now that I'm level 9, escaping has been much, much easier and not nearly as deadly. And there it is. Okay. Bring them over to the guard tower because they're... Where are they? I know they're here. There they are. There's one of them at least. Help me. Hail, Guard Pride. Yes. Yes. And Guard Kilson. Assist me. Aid me in my battle of the Beatles. Get 'em. Eek! Yeah. Yeah, y'all didn't know I had backup, did you? Shenanigans. All right. Well, and that's a bummer, but you know, 'tis what it is. Sometimes fight just doesn't go the way you want it to. About this giant speeder. Okay. It's not bad. Got a couple blue giant speeders. Let's do this. Hey. Hands off. There we go. Yeah. I do love the combat music in this game, though. It's so epic. Every time it makes me feel like I'm fighting like the most like brutal and intense of monsters. Don't poison me! I don't know if I bought cure poison. Yeah. It's not bad. 48. Let's grab a couple heals, just oh, how long that's gonna last. Yeah, so that was that's what I noticed about the evil races too, which yeah, it is much much tougher of a time. From what I read on like the wiki, is like the evil characters are, it's like one of those where it's like if you're a newbie or like and like starting out, it's like a tougher time, but once you get to like a higher level, or if you're like a more experienced player and you're cool with like going and killing guards in like the good city and stuff like that to level up, then it's like a different thing. Yeah. Right, yeah, maybe once we're more experienced and know like where we can go and what we can do more and kind of how to play evil characters maybe. But no, I feel you. That's why yeah, Necronome, you should be good because you worship Bertoculus or whatever. Which is like the plague bringer god. That's the same one that my Shadow Knight worships. So at least in like all the same areas that my main guy has been accepted in, your gnome necro should be okay as well. Because we should be the same. We're like a neutral race. We're an evil class, but we're not, there's like another evil god that apparently will get you like hated everywhere. It's like the Prince of Hate or whatever, which makes sense. But yeah, with our Plague Bringer guy, we're at least okay in like most towns. We're probably still going to have to avoid the Druid town. I imagine your guy will be the same, yeah. But if nothing else, if we can get your guy a high enough level and like get you to Quanos, like as long as you can enter that city, it's like right above the entrance to what would be our guild hall there in Quanos actually is going to be the guy that you turn in those null fangs to, and you can just go to like outside that cave or inside that cave and we can just farm those like gnolls for their fangs. And it's really nice too because even once you get to like a higher level and it's the green ones, the green, like even if the gnoll doesn't give you experience, there's still the chance it'll drop the fang and the fangs still give you a good bit of experience. So I like to just massacre everything that I see, even if it's like a lower level, because there's still a chance that it might drop you the item that's worth like, I think even at my level right now, one fang is worth like 4% experience, like 4% of a level. It's like a lot. And it also gives you a second item that you can turn into another guy just down in town for like another, it's not as much, but it's like another little bit of experience. It's a really like lucrative quest that you can do.
Meester had asked me, "Hey Macho, how is a gnome necromancer as a starting character on EverQuest as an inexperienced player? Please respond at 2x talking speed." Oh yeah, brother, listen up. A gnome necromancer as a starting character? That's like stepping into the ring with the heavyweight champion without even knowing how to throw a punch. It's a tough climb, yeah. You're dealing with the dark arts, and the learning curve is steeper than a mountain. You gotta dig deep, learn the mechanics, and watch your back. It ain't for the faint-hearted, but if you stick with it, you'll rise to the top like the cream, yeah? Dig it.
You just gotta stick with it, Meester. You rise to the crop. What's up, Retro Mang? Yeah, I wanted to try a shaman as well as Meester and I were just talking about he re-rolled his dark elf, just basically the same thing I did. He decided to go gnome necromancer, so neutral race evil guy. So I want to keep my Shadow Knight around 10, like a low enough level that we could get his necromancer up, and then that way it'll actually be, I think, perfect because our guys worship the same god and we should be neutral race but evil class. So I think him and I can go like the exact same areas. So I just wanted to, Midnight Pork is still going to get to 60. I still really like the Shadow Knight and want to level him, but yeah, Shaman's been pretty awesome. It was a brutal freaking starting area. Oh my goodness, I was talking about that to Meester, like that starting area. Oh, I crashed out hard. I'm really sad, honestly, that I wasn't streaming the beginning of this shaman because I was getting frustrated in that area. It's getting so mad. It was pretty funny. But yeah, once the shaman hit like level 5, it was like a completely different game. Okay. And yeah, I don't think I should probably honestly for now just head back to the Knoll Cave and try to just get some more fangs, maybe up until 10, and then come out here, because the bandits are still a little dangerous for me. Overall, this area is not too bad. Nope, nope, nope. Don't cast Sicken on yourself. I also found out the hard way that you can cast damage spells on yourself as a shaman. I was able to use Burst of Flame on myself like an idiot many times. Yeah, the run speed buff, like it almost is like the whole reason that shaman is the, in my opinion, like the easiest class to solo with, because whenever you get into any kind of trouble, like any trouble at all, like, do not stun me, as long as you have Spirit of the Wolf on or have time to cast it. No, not that one. I just reset where I put all my spells, so I'm like hitting the wrong buttons sometimes. Yeah, the movement speed in this game is very rough. So having the Spirit of the Wolf buff is like, it's insane, especially, yeah, in the situation where you get something that rolls up on you that you're not prepared for. You are, with the diagonal run and Spirit of the Wolf, more than likely able to get away from it, which is really nice. My shaman has died a couple times, but in pretty extreme circumstances. Like, there's definitely been many times that my shaman made it out of a scenario that my Shadow Knight would not have made it out of. Well, my Shadow Knight's really geared right now, so maybe. But like, Shadow Knight at that level, I'm just thinking of like when I had my like level 4 Shadow Knight, or like when I was in the sewers in, you know, level 1 to 3 on the Shadow Knight. There were a couple times where I definitely just died to some like very easy things that the shaman would have been able to escape. And there's a couple times that in that shaman starting area where that Shadow Knight would have just been dead. Having a healing spell from the very beginning helps a lot too. Your first level spells are pretty clutch as a shaman. They give you a couple buffs and a couple damage spells. Ugh. Yeah, the Necro, I don't know, I imagine you get some better, like, healing abilities. But, yeah, Necro in this game is interesting. I'm really not exactly sure how to play Necro, right? I know I saw some guides on the wiki. Maybe I'll check out a guide and see. Yeah, Inner Fire is amazing. Yeah, the mana at early level can be really tough. That was really difficult for my shaman as well, was early level mana. Necromancers can train meditate at level 1 though, right? So you can at least keep your meditate like up with you, I think. Unless, I think somebody said it's a bug, unless you can't do it to level 8 too. I wasn't able to do mine to level 8, and that was a brutal grind. But yeah, Retro, Inner Fire, super clutch. I noticed that like right away, that minor healing took up way too much mana for like the same amount of healing cost you can get for just casting an extra Inner Fire on yourself. Yeah, I knew about it, but I think Shadow Knights specifically can't do it till 8. I know I tried it on the Shaman before 8, and it just, like, reset. I, like, spent 1 point into it. And I did see a guide somewhere where it was talking about it, where it's like, if you... Even though it'll let you train it, like, it's kind of a bug that it lets you train it on some characters at that level, because it will just reset when you go to the next area, so that's, like, what you're watching for. But yeah, meditating is insane. Like, yeah, like I was saying earlier, yeah, now that mine's I'm so tired today. Now that mine's up to 50, I get like 3% mana roughly per level, or per 5 second like charge. And it used to be like 1 individual mana and not even like 1%. Hey, don't you walk away from me. Don't you look at me when I'm looking at you. I swear I'm not making a face. Oh no. My mana, she is out. I am weak. Not fully weak though, because somebody, I forget who, huge shout out to whatever gnome was in Blackborough yesterday. They were running through, they saw this lonely shaman sitting, regenerating mana after a very grueling fight against a blue gnoll, a blue consideration gnoll, and just swinging to no avail with my rusty flail that did like 5 damage. And I think I upgraded. The rusty flail did 4. I think I upgraded to the tarnished morning star for 5 or something like that. But they ran by and super clutch tossed me this barbarian hunting spear. Just free of charge. They were just walking by. And they healed me a little bit as I was sitting down. I saw them walk up, and you can see in the main chat, I actually hadn't seen this yet, but it said, what was their name? Like, it started with a D. It was like Dan something, DAN something. Oh gosh, I can't remember exactly. But yeah, it said they were inspecting my gear, and I was like, oh yeah. And I am so used to World of Warcraft that I was expecting somebody to be like, I was expecting them to talk shit, to be honest. To be like, oh, what's the deal? Yeah, so you know how you can like right click on yourself to inspect like yourself? You can do that to other players. And it like told me, it was like, oh, you know, they're inspecting your gear. Yeah, dude. Checking out your gear. Oh, what's up,
Every time Metz
Ethan?
says leave, follow, or get out of the way.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, when he says that, you're not supposed to choose get out of the way.
Appreciate you following. First time chatter, how you doing today?
That doesn't embarrass me.
Yeah, no, they came up and inspected me, and they were like, yeah, this is one of my favorites. It was also when I went to make a follow alert. It was the only thing I could think of that I thought was funny, that had like, I don't know, even just the word follow in it. It was the first thing that popped in my head was, you're not supposed to choose get out of the way. It's supposed to embarrass you into leading or at least following. Doesn't embarrass me. Oh, I forgot about the hammers. Did you have a hammer? Oh, I sickened myself. Yeah, you feel feverish. You have taken 8 points of damage. Yeah. There you go, Meester, just so you can see, you 100% can absolutely cast your own damage spells onto yourself. Like a Idiot. Earlier in the stream you had it? Oh, I haven't messed with anything during the stream. I also haven't even taken a look at the hammer thing yet. The hammer time. You had it until you did Macho? Did you really? Yeah, that's weird, because scrolling up through the chat, I was going to say, it looks like just on your end, because it looks like it was just normal on mine. Okay. Do not target myself. There we go. But yeah, I totally forgot about the hammer time thing. I'll have to do that tonight. Tonight's gonna be a shorter stream anyway. With the 24-hour stream tomorrow, I want to double up my buttons, make sure I've got all my ducks in a row. I'm also just super tired tonight, too. And I guess the Super Bowl's on. I don't really care all that too much about it, though. Honestly, at this point, isn't it over by now? Should be over by now. But it's like hours ago. Oh, okay, it's still going. Oh, yeah, well, I guess there's halftime show. That takes up like an hour, right? You know? Gotta do the halftime show. I forget how long football games are. End of the third, yeah. So it's, probably another, like, hour-ish. Oh, yeah, the pork chop system reminded me, Meester, I think that, my sister has all the Adobe stuff, and I think that, the Adobe background remover stuff, from what I've seen online, is pretty prime. So I'm gonna try that for Super Monty. If not, I have an idea for giving it a background and then just setting myself into a different scene and like switching scenes for it. Doing some shenanigans similar to yours. Yours kind of gave me the idea. The way your guy kind of pops in and out. Ah, crap. I forgot to pull him a little further away. There we go. Oh, the Patriots are getting whooped? Okay. I mean, being like a... All right. You're getting on my nerves. Take a frost rift and just go down. Thank you. Go ahead and just do a little healing and pop a squat right here. Oh, Meester, I found this out the other day too. So check this out, right? It's got your inventory and all your bags open. I figured out how to quickly close all of them. It's the escape key. So if you just hit escape a bunch of times, it will close them out in the order that you opened them. So you don't have to close all those windows individually. Oh, quality of life stuff. Yeah, I just found that, like, I think that was yesterday when I was playing, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was closing them all individually like it showed. Oh man, yeah, no, I didn't know you could do that. I for the longest time was just closing them out that way. And I mean, I knew you could do I for your inventory, but all the extra ones, I would just go through and shut them all like that. I had no idea. So I was just passing on any weird QOL things that I might find. I'm just going to be like, hey, do you know about this yet? All in the meantime. Yeah, I had no idea. Because I think I found it when I was at the bank. Either at the bank or it might have been when I was selling a bunch of stuff right next to the bank, but yeah. Oh. Changed my world. Not having to close my 5 bags individually. Slowly but surely. Okay. You must be standing to cast a spell. I wish it would just stand you up to cast the spell, you know? Like, I get it. I get why they don't. Scoop. Yeah, like I knew escape would like clear your target, your like current target, but I had I just hadn't even tried it for like other menus and things. But a game from the 90s, I have to go back to like old, you know, like a Windows 98 operating system in my head. I love it. It's great. Oh, sick. Y'all enjoy your dinners? I will, maybe be here. I only honestly plan on going for maybe another hour and a half tonight. So that way I have plenty of time to rest and get all of my ducks in a row for the long stream ahead. Oh, what's up, Zosky? How are you doing tonight? Everybody does what up. Nobody does what's up anymore. Hey, Scotty, what's that? Oh, man. I haven't seen any of the scary movies in a very long time. Poke around. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Nobody does that anymore. That hasn't been around since this game was brand new. Yeah, in all fairness, I mean the last scary movie it is my visibility is just fine. It is just, I don't know what you're talking about. This is fine. It's not amazing, no. But am I comfortable with my torch as my barbarian? Yes. I get infravision here in like 5 levels, I think, so I'll be chilling. Yeah, that's, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be huge. I'm talking shit. I really wish y'all had seen the crash outs of the beginning of this barbarian, especially at nighttime in those winding canyons of the barbarian starting zone. At a bad time. I definitely got myself lost a couple times just trying to be like, nah, so like I know where I'm going. Like I have the map, and even though it's nighttime, like I can just kind of like hug the walls and all be good. And I would get myself lost, and then I was just like, all right, never mind, I'm going back. Yay, a fang. I will just pick that up so I can get rid of, yeah, one of those bodies. There we go. But yeah, no, me and my little torch, we're okay. We just make sure, you know, we don't go anywhere too dark. It was nice to be able to get out of the barbarian starting area, though. Because at nighttime, that area is pretty bad. But I've gotten pretty used to, like, the Quanos and Quanos Hills as, like, a human or a barbarian. It's really... I know probably a lot of the vets are laughing at me, but it's not that bad. In all fairness, it's like what I'm used to. Oh, I was telling Meester about those earlier, Scotty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what is it? The Vengeful Lyricist, the Vengeful Soloist, and the Vengeful Composer, right? It's, they're like level 10 mobs that patrol directly in front of the city. So the literal, like, main newbie starting zone. Oh my gosh. So many times too. And they patrol like the whole area as well. So there were many times as well, once I got to like 3 or 4 and I was trying to farm the goblin necklaces, and I would go down to like just south. There's that like little 3 goblin igloos. And like, oh man, I'd go sell all my stuff. I'd take the 20 minutes to like run down there, and then all of a sudden one would freaking pull to you right as like, literally right as you're like, I'd get going, man. I'd pull like one goblin, and then all of a sudden I see the lyricist coming, beelining it for me. Or you see him hit you for like 30 damage, and you're like, fantastic. I hope I can diagonal run back to the guards. I think I spent an hour the other night getting like basically nowhere, just having to run back to the guards constantly. Yeah, all the art school dropouts, yeah. That's it's all the rejected theater kids. The rejected barbarians, am I right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I even said that. I'm like pretty ashamed at myself for that one. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Let's see. Even if it's the 2 of you, we should be fine. Yeah, as long as we keep hitting him for 18 points of damage, you keep that up, we're good. Oh, we don't want smoke from a 3rd guy though. Let's bring this all the way back up here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Oh, so the naming an NPC channel point reward in this scenario. So, you guys all the EQ crowd showed up after all of my, like, 24-hour announcements, but that is if you want to name an NPC for the drop-in, drop-out Dungeons and Dragons game that I'm going to be running tomorrow during my 24-hour marathon stream. So that's how that works just in general. I had announced and like talked about all that before I had started playing EverQuest. I think I pulled those channel point rewards out when I was playing Bloodborne, I want to say. But yes, you are more than welcome to redeem them. Just the only thing I ask is like nothing that would, you know, nothing outside of like TOS that's going to get me banned. Like obviously I'm not going to be able to do that, but if you want to, you know, I'm sure it can be something kind of silly. Some kind of, you know, fun play on words or something. I see. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, I see you redeemed it, but it didn't, Skeet Show, thank you for following.
It's supposed to embarrass you.
Okay, we our goal of 90 followers.
That doesn't embarrass me.
Skeet Show, thank you very much. Welcome in. And, I like that ping fuzzle cutter. All right. This is why we keep our handy dandy notebook. Like I'm Steve from Blue's Clues. Y'all call me Steve, because I'm blue in my clue. That was weird. That was really weird. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. All right. NPC names. You're actually the first person, I believe, to redeem any of the naming things for the D&D thing. I just had to come up with everything myself, which I'm, you know, I'm not complaining. I just... Ping Fuzzle Cutter. Do you have... Oh, I think I can figure it. Nah, I think I got it. Never mind. I was gonna be like, do you have like a character in mind already? But I think I've got an idea. Oh, what's up? They are taking everything on. Let's give them some buff. And last but not least, give Spirit of the Wolf. There we go. All right. You are going to jack all that up before. Got to farm these channel points. Yeah, I'm going to add some more into. I have just been lazy and not taken some time to really make any new rewards over the last little bit. Oh yeah, I didn't see it down at all, so I have no mana. Oh no. Ping Fuzzle Cutter. I like it. That's a good one. See, I love that. That's classic, like, silly NPC, but not like, you know, it's not like dirty or like anything too crazy. Just a little goofy. The Ping Fuzzle Cutter. Oh, it's nice. It's an EverQuest NPC. Okay. That makes sense. It had a very, very old school NPC vibe to it. Oh, oh, where am I? Oh. Yeah, some blue knolls. Yeah, cast Frost Rift. Oh, let's I like that you can flip gear in a fight. That is something you cannot do in WoW that I have appreciated, because I will forget that I'm holding my torch sometimes. But it's fighting time. Can I be on their side? Nope. Don't you run from me. Come on, swing on him, buddy. Come on. Come on. My gosh. The chasing people down is like really difficult in this game. I have such a tough time when an enemy like runs away. Like it's like does their armor class increase when they're fleeing? Because it feels like it. It feels like you just miss all the freaking time. And like my swing speed's not like fast enough. I guess I have to like get in front of him. Yeah, I think this is borked. I'm about to have to just leave the area, I think. All right, come on, come on. Yeah, now you're slow. Come on. Oh my gosh. Ooh. It's 5 minutes of the fight's just chasing him down once he freaking hits 15% health. It's like impossible to just freaking just chase somebody down. Don't leave. I'm going to go give you some enchantment loving. Oh. Enchantment loving. Ah, crap baskets. Here we go. All right, that's fine. And some back alley 3 a.m. loving. It's a fecal finger painting. That's quite the name. Does it have to be 3 a.m.? Because we can do back alley 11 at any time.
It's supposed to embarrass you into leading, or at least
He's following.
That doesn't embarrass me.
Doesn't embarrass me. But I mean, if 3 a.m.'s when you're free, 3 a.m.'s when I'll meet you. We could listen to Matchbox 20. It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely enough. Yeah, speaking of Matchbox 20, it reminded me, I was never like a huge fan, but I did see that the lead guy from Three Doors Down passed away just the other day. I think yesterday actually. And I guess had been battling cancer for a little while, which is sad, but I saw that and that actually made me kind of sad. That was like one of my first CDs that my dad had bought me, actually, was a Three Doors Down CD. So I was like, dang, that's wild. But yeah, Matchbox 20 just made me think of that because they're like the same kind of vibe, you know. What do we got? Skeletons are easy pickings these days. Oh, I'll do a dance for you. What was that? What? Wait, what was even that? Hold on, let me get my torch out. What did he do as a dance here? Let's zoom in a little bit. Barbarian dance. I look like I'm trying to dodge bullets like Neo from The Matrix. Is that just everyone's dance? Was your dance the same too? Because that's too funny. Go get him, Tiger. Let me bow before you. Aha! All right. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, whoever gave me this spear also, I really wish I could find them in the world again somewhere. I don't remember their name. Dan something. Dandelion? It wasn't Dandelion. But they were very kind to me, like a dandelion normally is. Dandelion. Yeah, take that. Oh, come on. I was hoping for a fang. All right, let's rock in. Let's try to see. Dandy Druid? Oh, maybe it was a... Why is your class icon that of a necro? That's a good question. Do you mean that one? Because I'm unsure. I'm definitely playing a shaman. I was gonna say it, I'm playing on my shaman right now. I'm actually not playing on either of those classes, yeah. I couldn't tell you. I do normally main a Shadow Knight. It's Necro, yeah. I haven't even ever made a Necromancer in this game yet, so that is quite interesting. It's I don't know if it's maybe just here we go. I was gonna say, is it maybe the UI that I got? The like UI skin? Could just be that, just busted, probably. Yeah. Yeah, because that's really weird. I didn't even notice that. I just assumed, because it's like the auto equip, right? Yeah, so I just assumed the game developers were like super badass, and they were like, when you auto equip your gear, it's gonna be metal. It's gonna be a wrench with some skulls and like some I don't even know what else. Some kind of shields or like a spider behind it. It's gonna be metal. Really what I thought. They did. Oh, I can change it. Nice. Yeah, I did just get this like UI add-on the other day. I was watching Goku But Stronger play, and I saw Goku's add-on, and I was like, dang, I would love to have just anything that had health and mana numbers. That's like all I wanted. I didn't need anything else in my life except for like, I like having the percentages visible to me at all times too, like here, and having the experience bars cool. I don't need it. I don't mind opening my inventory to check my experience, but these right here, game changer for me. Yeah. Remember seeing something about it last year when I was watching EQ add-ons. Yeah, I could see. Scowls at me dubiously. Cool. Yeah, we'll just keep clearing out some of the easier guys for right now, and then we'll head downstairs and maybe try to take on some more ones. It's very popular. Okay, yeah, so yeah, okay. I tried to, Scotty. I'm glad you mentioned that. It's that makes me feel a little bit better that you say it is it takes a little work. Because I looked into that one. When I mean I went to the like P99 wiki and I was like looked up the UI add-ons thing. It took me to a page that had a few of them. It had the Duxa or Duxa UI or whatever. Yeah, I looked at that, but yeah, it seemed like it was going to be just like a little bit of work to do. And so I looked at the screenshots of this one. Which one is this one? It's Lee Wong UI, vertical Lee Wong UI. Oh, helps if I can continue attacking the enemies while I'm fighting them instead of just stopping. Never played EQ Shaman. So I will say this is coming from somebody who's also a noob to EverQuest. I just started playing like last week, and got my Shadow Knight up to 10. So I would say that it's a decent judge. I would say for Shaman to Shadow Knight, I'm about the same level. Shaman's a lot easier. Get your spells right away. It's nice to have Spirit of the Wolf once you hit level 9. The Barbarian starting area is a freaking nightmare though. So that area is like really brutal. But if you're like good at EverQuest, if you've played some EverQuest before, it's probably not going to be as bad for somebody who's like a more experienced player. As somebody who was a noob, that starting area I think was more difficult than the Shadow Knight one, but I did a human Shadow Knight, so I started in Quanos. So Quanos I think is so far of the ones that I've done. I also did do a Dark Elf Shadow Knight with my buddy because he made a Dark Elf Necromancer. So I did do I've done the Dark Elf, the Barbarian, and the human starting areas so far. At least the human Quanos city starting area. And Quanos was like a really easy starting area. But as far as like class themselves go, I don't know. They both serve different purposes. I really like the Shaman, but the Shadow Knight's like really tanky. And I do miss the tankiness of my Shadow Knight, but it's nice to have the buffs of a Shaman, so I don't know. The Barbarian starting area has a lot of kill on sight enemies that are like level 1, level 2, level 3. A lot of those enemies will also group if you're fighting one of the same kind, and they all like patrol around the same area. So it's just really dense with a lot of stuff that wants to kill you and can kill you at level 1. So up until you're like level 4, I want to say it's kind of a rough go about the area. Don't swim. How are you? You're yellow? All right, we probably don't want any of that smoke, to be honest. Might just head back up. Top floor is the safest for us still at this level. As nice as down here is, it's also been cleared out by pretty much everybody. Yeah. Yeah, we can hang out upstairs. Yeah, all the enemies in the Barbarian starting area, but then also there's like a couple of high-level mobs that patrol around the Barbarian starting area, and they'll patrol like right in front of the Barbarian city. So you'll be level 1 trying to kill like a level 1 mob, and then all of a sudden like a level 10 will just aggro to you out of nowhere and one-shot you just while you're trying to level up from level 1. So that's it's always discouraging. There's like 3 of them. Yeah, there's 3 really high level skeletons that can just come up and one-shot you, and they patrol the entire newbie area, so it's like kind of an awful nightmare at certain parts. But overall, I mean, gosh, it's really rich with enemies. So like once you can get into a groove, like if you can find a safe little area, and once you get to like level 2, level 3-ish, you can get into a groove, and it is a nice area once you can get into a groove, but it can also be very difficult to just get going because there's just so much stuff that is trying to kill you all the time. Whereas with my Shadow Knight, I leveled my first like 3 levels in the Quanos Aqueducts. I was in the sewers of Quanos for the first 3 levels, fighting rats, like level 1 rats that don't help each other if you're fighting them. So you can be fighting one rat and like another little rat will come up, and it wasn't like a bothersome. You only had to worry about that with like fire beetles. Oh, thanks for the Prime sub.
I'm right with you, Red 3.
I like genuinely forgot which I do swim pretty poorly. You know what the sad thing is too is this barbarian, because the barbarian starting area, I've swam between, instead of taking that ferry, I tried to swim a bunch, so my swimming skills actually higher on this character than any other character, and I'm still really bad at the swimming. Yeah, look at that, I got it up to 15 just from swimming back and forth across that little moat time and time again. Yeah, thank you for the Prime sub though. Seriously, that's awesome. I don't see the Prime one that often, so I forgot. It threw me off when Star Wars started going. But yes, my swimming leaves a lot to be desired. I know it does. Oh, all of our buffs fell off. I did see somewhere somebody mentioned something in one of the shaman like guides or forums that there's like some buff timers you can get. There's like an add-on for buff timers, and I get if that might be like a Project Quorum server thing, like a QOL thing. I don't know if that's something I can do here, is have like buff timers. But I did see that mentioned. Guess we can head back down here and just see. We can keep our eye on some scrawny knolls. We can just work our way there. I have one that has buff times and parse. Yes, thank you. It also includes a map. Man, as much as I've enjoyed getting a couple characters to level 10 using nothing but grit and the maps from the wiki, because of course I've used the maps from the wiki. I'm not a psycho. Oh. Why, thank you. Where'd you come from? It scared the shit out of me. Yeah, get him. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out the range on a lot of these spells too. But yeah, I will say, as much as I've enjoyed the grit of not having the in-game map, I have broken down to the point where I think most of the time when I enter a new area, I just find the map in the wiki. So it would just save me the clicking out of the game, to be honest. That's how I feel about it at this point. Is it a complete map, or is it like a Warcraft map where I still need to like discover an area before it tells me what it is, or does it just have everything out there on it? I really don't care either way, but probably gonna use it no matter what, just for the buff timers if nothing else. How many null fangs do we have? Oh, that's a... Oh, that's an earring. Oh, look at that. Gives me 4 AC just to have an earring on. Hell yeah. Good to know. Sick. Thank you. I thought you were giving me a... Yeah, magic! I don't ask questions when it comes to the magic. I've learned my lesson. All right. We'll probably be safe enough to go make a little bit of a trekking through here. Oh, heard that. Yeah. Wonder, I mean, the Null Guardsman looks like a fair fight. Do I just leave? So like with the train, because those guys are just gonna come back and like murderize me now, right? Because I've been so close to them. I mean, I guess I could always just start like, because they're running for their life, right? So is this okay? Can I just kill all these guys and take their stuff that they were fearing from? This isn't like kill stealing or anything. Okay. So I was gonna say I could probably because yeah, I don't want to like, I definitely don't want to kill steal, and I definitely don't want to ninja loot anybody. That's like, that's no bueno in my book. Hey, you keep your eyes on me, buddy boy there. Yeah. Give him a sickening. And yeah, once I saw that the guardsman was white to me, I was like, okay, so that's pretty much okay. Like, he had a couple gnolls that were all like green. Like, I can handle some green guys. And then if you just got the one white guy, and I'm all super buffed right now, I got some extra people, like, yeah. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that. That sounds nice. Just for a little bit. It has been nice to have an extra little bit of help. When I was soloing earlier, I could make it 2 down here and then kind of just like farmed this small little area here. We will take that. Nice, we're at 70%, which with our 2 null fangs, it's gonna be roughly... Oh, don't resist my spells. Get poisoned. That's like 78-ish, because it was like 4%-ish, I want to say. Maybe like 3%-ish. So maybe closer to like 76. But that's not bad. Yay! Another fang! Okay. Okay. Easy pickings, hopefully. Should be easy enough. One's green, the other one's blue, so. And then, I guess I do have the extra little bit of enchantment help. I see that patrolling one back over there, too. Yeah, my shaman's about to catch up to my, Shadow Knight. Yeah, I do really like this zone. It's pretty awesome for low-level area. Like, you can just be very cautious, you know, and kind of like, you can stick to the top floor if you're like a real low level, and then you can just kind of slowly make your way down, like, as you level up. It's a cool little dungeon. I do want to try at some point as well. There's the Befallen. I would like to go there at some point too. I know that's like on the other side of the map from where my shaman is, but it's closer to my Shadow Knight. My Shadow Knight's actually not too far away from the Befallen dungeon. I wouldn't mind going over there and trying that out sometime. That seemed kind of cool. I went in there just to check it out for if Meester's Necromancer and my Shadow Knight could kind of go around. Crushbone, is that the like main boss of that area? Another fang. Okay. The zone with the orc stronghold. Okay, that's cool. That guy's blue and that guy's green. Can I get back up here if I go down there and fight them? Yeah. All right, cool. Go get him. Pull him over here. Bam! Yeah, Crushbone zone with the Orc Stronghold. I'll have to check that out. What level can you go there? Roughly what level is that zone? I mean, I say that. I have noticed so far that a lot of the zones, like, when I was looking up on the wiki, it was saying Western Commonlands is like, it was like, oh yeah, level like 4 to 30, and I was like, the leveling's definitely a lot like, okay, up to like 26, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, I noticed, yeah, a lot of them are like much larger ranges than you get in a game like World of Warcraft. Like, WoW is like almost exactly 10 level range every zone, you know. You wanna swing on that guy, my dude? It's Wednesday, my dudes. That does make sense too. Yeah, because I guess technically that is the range. Like, the lowest to the highest level monster, I guess, would be the leveling range, you know? It's just... It is just kind of silly to, yeah, be like... It's Train City. I mean, I ain't scared. Yeah. Let's go, sneaky snake. That's a big snake. Yeah, Crushbone is fun to experience, but it's Train City. Nah, I mean, I actually am scared, but I'll go. not actually scared. I don't know. What am I talking about? The worst is going to happen. I'm going to die, lose a little bit of experience. I'll probably be streaming. Somebody a much higher level will show up and help me out, and then I'll have an easier time. I'll get Goku or Scotty to show up and just help me out. Oh, no. All right. I will murderize that guy. There it is. All right, I resisted my sicken spell. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you go back to town, so I did do that. I did that for when I was level 9. Good looking out though, because yes, I did look up just because I had a feeling this game would do some shenanigans like that, where I was like, all right, if I, like, the only good race or like only neutral race that can be a shaman is barbarians, that's probably my only training city, right? So, and sure enough, yes. So I was like, yeah, I'll probably pick up, like, I made sure I had like Spirit of the Wolf, Spirit of the Bear, and actually might have been it. I'll have to look here right after this fight. I'll look and see what spells I have, because I don't think I've gone back to town since I hit level 9 to get any more spells. Ooh, level 10, baby! We now have 2 characters at the highest level I've ever been in this game. Thanks, guys. I love hearing a ding. Look at that. Somebody yelled ding and a grats. Oh shit! I forget about the fireworks. The confetti one is the one I always I remember. All right. I don't know how much those sell for, but they seem... He was like a high level guy, so I'll just take it. And we'll just see how that does. I don't need either of those things, I don't think. But I'll take them for extra monies. I really could have used a Snick scale from the Sneaky Snake. Ah, yeah. Fake door, huh? Some shenanigans they put out here. Okay, what do we got? I'm not super worried. I've got I got a bunch of help with me. Yeah, I had a feeling Ding came from here. I feel like a lot of stuff that I know from Warcraft, since I came from like Burning Crusade era WoW. I feel like a lot of the things that I know came from here. Yeah. The more you smash your face into it, the more it'll work. Just keep headbutt. Hey, my piercing got up to 29. That was the only downside to I already got that up to all the way to 36 by the time that that gnome ran up and gave me this awesome spear. But huge freaking change in the amount of damage I was doing. My goodness. I was lucky to get 12 damage out of a hit. That was like a critical. All right. Yep. I saw that patrol go by. I had a feeling there was going to be somebody else up there. Let's give him some smoke. Let's give him some heat. beautiful. Yeah, don't you. That's my, what are you? Oh, you're the lizard people. Eh, don't touch my lizard. Oh, that sounds a little... Keep your hands away from my lizard there. Just a rusty, that's okay. We'll still take it. Some more snakes. And then, did that patrol guy go down this way? I still never found... Oh yeah, that's a whole lot of snakes. I've still not found... the, like, main guy I wanted to kill for that quest. That, what was his name? Martin? Martin sent me on? I mean, that was on my Shadow Knight that he sent me on. Ooh, I'm low on drink. But I did buy the summon drink spell. Haha. And you get summoned food at some point on this shaman, right? That's going to be super insane, is being able to summon your own food and drink. That'll save me some money. I mean, I did do a little bit of baking on this character. Save myself a little money as well. You sicken me! I will say, when you're doing the baking, though, it is really funny when you're a low level. And I was going to make... I had looked up, like, a guide on how to do it. And I had a bunch of bear meat. And they were like... Oh, right now, I'm on a shaman. Ow! I fell into the spike pit. But yeah, it is really funny when you're low-level baking, though, and you're going to make like a bear meat sandwich or whatever, and you fail, and you're like, really? My guy can't, my guy doesn't know how to make a sandwich? My guy failed at making a sandwich? Like, really? Pretty embarrassing. Oh, where'd he go? Oh. I looked away for 2 seconds, and then I was like, oh, where'd you go? Oh, where'd you go? That kept happening to me when I was soloing as well, because I would have TV on my second monitor. So I'd be watching like Reno 911, and I would just get distracted while I was like fighting something. You know, this is the deepest I've been in here. I shouldn't say lost. I wouldn't say I'm lost, but J.J. Abrams would definitely have a good time with this right now. That's for sure. Oh, I forgot to even consider this guy before attacking. I mean, I've got my buddy, but this is also new ground for you. Oh. As we're breaking new ground in EverQuest, we're where no EverQuest player has gone before. Come here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's see you. Look at my guy. You say I'm bad at swimming, but I don't know. I'm sorry. You should have seen me. You think I'm bad at swimming now? You should have seen me 15 skill points ago. At least I'm starting to figure out, at least I did figure out that you do need to be basically in first person to swim in this game. Not him. I want him. Okay. Not bad. Some yellows. Probably get down over there. Might, you know what? Let's go back. Let's go back this way, actually. I think there was another way. Yeah. That looks like the bridge, so I could probably go across the bridge to them. Oh, that's weird. Why? Water bottle? It's supposed to be in a Walla water bottle that's supposed to have a straw. Hold on, everybody. Ah! What happened to my straw? Son of a bitch. The straw fell out of the cap of the water bottle. I went to go drink the water out of there and it was just sucking air. And sometimes you find yourself sucking down Darjeeling. I am Mrs. Nesbit. Nice. Okay. So this. Yeah, for real. Who did the Thank you. I'm not the only one who was like, who designed this door to open up that way? I was very confused. You gotta like squeech around and almost fall off the edge just to like get inside the door. Okay. Let's go ahead and just close that back up. And I'm gonna come up for this guy real quick. So this is an even fight. Let's find out. I don't think it's gonna be very even because I'm like super buffed right now. Kind of like a total badass. Uh-oh. Oh. You scared me when you opened that door. I was like, oh shit. I thought people were coming after me. It's like, no, don't come get me. No. Has anybody been keeping an eye on the Super Bowl at all? Because as much as I don't care, I do want to know. I would like to know who won. If it's over by now. I imagine it's over by now. Yeah. Let's head back this way. Pretty sure this is where Scotty went. Seahawks 29-13. Damn. Well, what do you know? Yeah, I think when I started streaming right around halftime, so it was like 6-0 when I got going. Well, that's good. Growing up, my dad was a Broncos fan, so I'm like a Broncos fan by association. So I guess I was rooting against the Patriots. Oh no! No, the classic blunder. No, the blunders. There we go. Yay, another no fang. Right. Okay. No, I remember down here. This was where I was with that one guy. On my shaman. Or not on my shaman, on my shadow knight when I was grouped up with that shaman. We did make it down here before we started getting into like a bunch of red stuff. Yay, more fangs. So what have we got now? 10? Dang, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be real nice. Yeah, I think it was that elite up there. That's up that bridge over there. But this whole little three-way right here, this little hallway connection right here, has a lot of good guys. That we can kind of pick off. Yeah. This little three-way here has a lot of guys. That's right, I said it. I'm not taking it back. I'm not embarrassed. Yeah, there's like 6 guys in this three-way. That's like entirely too many guys. Take you back. Let's bring this guy back to our three-way. Just in case he tries to run. I saw that other guardsman down the way. I don't want him to take off, and I don't need another guy in this three-way. That's just so many guys. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I'll stop now. I know. Sometimes I act like a child. My sense of humor didn't grow up with me, it turns out. Nope, nope, wrong one. Don't gate out of here, you jackass. What do you mean I'm not? Oh, I didn't realize I hit that button. There we go. Oh my gosh, I was being so silly. Please allow me to give you some Spirit of the Wolf as well. Tune back in to see you lurking in a corner. Yeah. Yep, I was lurking, I was buffing. I've got to do a little sitting, and then I'm gonna do some attacking. What's up, Ethan? Yeah, welcome back. I dinged level 10 while you were gone. So yeah, unfortunately all the action while you were gone. I would I'm probably just gonna wait till you take off again before I do anything. No, I'm just kidding. Probably just wait, I think. Shazam! Oh, I forgot to give you a sicken. I put it as 1 so that I would know to use it as the first ability. So much good that does for me. Totally forgot this is an outside zone. What does that mean? I mean, I know it's like an outdoor, like the up top is outdoors. But I assume that means something in the context of like the game itself. Like there's a difference between an indoor and an outdoor zone that I'm unfamiliar with. Oh, really? Okay. I hadn't, I don't think I've been inside anywhere. Oh no! We pulled an extra guy we weren't ready for. Oh no! Ah, we should be fine. I do like 50% of these gnolls' health now when I hit them. If I can hit them. There we go. Yeah. What do we got? Ah, he's just a little blue guy. He's just a little guy. We're fine. Yeah. It's case-to-case basis on that. Like whether I can cast it in an indoor zone or not. Like some indoor zones you can cast Spirit of the Wolf and some you just like can't. Oh, we didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that either. Oh. And I think we actually might be finally having to go back to town because even with these buffs, unless there's one I forgot to cast on myself. No, those were your slots. Lots as far as the eye can see. Yeah, even with the buff now, I'm starting to be a little overweight. It's not too bad, though. I mean, it's not too bad when you have Spirit of the Wolf, though. Like, you can be encumbered a little bit, and it's not, like, bad time. Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry. Shouldn't be too bad. Tried to just peek around that corner there. Oh, what's up, Goku? Showing up just in time for me to get into some shenanigans. Hey, new guy. New kid. New kid. I'm the new kid, remember? That's fine, dude. And nothing wrong with being the new guy. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Oh, what's up, Goku? Yeah, let's take on the red one now. Bam, get sickened. Ooh, just woke up from a nap. That sounds nice. A nap sounds wonderful. EQ is going good. So we're level 10. We're on a shaman right now, though. Meester decided to re-roll a Gnome Necromancer. So I want to keep my Shadow Knight at a decent level to be able to go help him out when Meester can get his Necromancer back up to like level 6, level 7. So in the meantime, I wanted to try soloing a little more, so I made a Shaman over the last couple days, like while I was not streaming. All right, get him. There we go. Give ourselves some heals before we, Yeah, and as a Shaman, y'all would have been so proud of me, man. I got my Shaman up completely on my own, like to level 5. I made it to Black Burrow, like I got to the Null Cave, and was able to farm a bunch of fangs and got myself like all the way, like I was level 9 when I started playing today. I got myself all the way to level 9 just from all the knowledge y'all have already given me. I'm able to take like a fresh character that's like in or around Quanos and level them up comfortably to about 10. So. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's just a yellow guy. We'll be good. Look at that, crushing him. Oh, look at that. Already down to 20% before he even turned his attention to me. It's Prodigy. I mean, I did play a good amount of WoW, so like there's the MMO like brain in me. All you got to do is show me, especially like a good questing zone like the Null things. All you got to do is show me that once, and I'm like, cool. That's what I do now to level up a character, is go here and do this. Yeah, nothing to loot back here. It was just a corner of a whole bunch of dangerous guys, just a bunch of wild and crazy guys. Okay. And this is the, I completely forgot to save all my ale. I will save you the rest of my ale. I sold a lot of it already. I'm so sorry, I forgot. You have the most important quest of all. I don't know, man. Getting drunk's a pretty important quest. Okay, here we go. So this is like the only area we haven't really done yet, is these guys. Nope, wrong one. Gosh dang it. I'm still getting used to, I bought a new mouse like a couple months ago, honestly. I've had this thing for a while, so I really shouldn't say I bought a new mouse. Like, I bought a mouse a while back, and still, this is actually the first, I played a little bit of WoW right before the Dark Portal opened. I actually haven't even touched WoW since they actually released, like, Burning Crusade, hilariously. I still have my subscription till, I think, the 26th of this month, but yeah, this is the first I've gotten like super deep into an MMO since I've had this like 8 buttons on the thumb on the mouse. So it's I'm still kind of getting used to like the feel of where 5 versus 3 is on my thumb when I roll my thumb back. It's a game changer though, for sure. You next. Go one by one. Weakest enemies first. You can't cast spells while you're stunned. Yeah, I would like... Okay, so auto attack on, auto attack off. You're stunned, you're unstunned. I would like those to be in my combat menu. Although I might also do what y'all were talking about and make a melee combat menu and then a spells combat menu, because they do get a little a little muddied up sometimes. Yeah, trust me, I know over time, that's going to be like a slowly but surely thing that I do is like as I progress and get better at the game, I'm going to slowly but surely start opening up more and more chat windows to have more and more things just like I'm going to clutter the UI up once I start feeling more comfortable in the gameplay itself. I will say one of my favorite things about this game in general, though, is how minimalistic the UI has been overall, especially compared to, like, since this is Project 99, what do we call actual EverQuest that exists now? Is that retail? Is that what we would call retail? Like the WoW term? Live. We call it live. Hell yeah. Sick. Yeah, so the live servers, that was a nightmare. Oh my gosh. Starting a new character on there, and it's just like, you have like 1,000 freaking different menus and shit just all cluttering up your screen. Like, yeah. How are you? We might be able to just drop you by yourself. Sick. Once important loot drops starts dropping in the 50s, you'll probably want other in its own separate chat so you can see loot drop easily. Okay. That makes sense. That way I know when to roll. Do you just do like roll 100? No? Okay. We'll figure it out here after this fight. Yeah, that's 3 windows is what I have on my Rand. That makes sense. I mean, rolled a 21. I rolled a 21. Yeah, I've won loot on worse rolls before, so you know, it's not so bad. No, I'll never forget in Wrath of the Lich King, I played, my main was a rogue, an orc rogue, on the Burning Blades server way back in the day. And I remember doing oh my god, what is the name of it? Not Trial of the Crusader. What was that weird catch-up raid that they did in Wrath of the Lich King that was like the vault of Akranon, the vault of Alderman. It wasn't the vault of Alderman because Alderman was like a separate raid, but it was that weird one when Ice Crown came out. They had that like 4-wing vault one. Maybe they came out before Icewing came out. I only remember doing it after Icewing came out and doing it as like Archivon Vault. Yeah, like, yes. That's the exact one that I'm talking about. Yeah, the weird, where it was just like the 3 wings, and it was like I think it was a catch-up raid that they released, like, when they released Ice Crown. Because it was after TOC, I thought. But we're talking years ago, so I mean, my memory's trash. But yes, that sounds right. VOA. I know it was called VOA, but I could not tell you the word of A. It was Vault of something, and I think Archivon, it close enough. But it was in that raid, and I was rolling for my very last off piece I needed to break gear score to let my guild get me into Ice Crown with them. I was doing my last little off piece to get my rogue up to Ice Crown, because I eventually leveled my paladin to a point where my paladin was raiding Ice Crown before my technical main. I guess the paladin ended up being my main in the end, but yeah, when I got my rogue up to Ice Crown gear, when I was just getting him barely like geared enough, we were doing VOA, and I'll never forget rolling against another rogue for those bracers. I think it was the bracers. I might be wrong on the exact piece, but pretty sure it was the bracers. I will never forget those VOA and rolling a 9 and beating him with a 4. He rolled a 4 and I rolled a 9. Won that gear. As the lowest roll that I've ever rolled and still won the piece of gear was on a 9. And that sticks in my head. That one stuck in my head for all these years. And I guess the memory kind of did just pop in because now I'm playing another MMO and I'm thinking about it and talking about it, but yeah, with the 4, man. Oh, I mean, I've lost some gear rolls to some shenanigan rolls too. Lost some gears to, I'm sure I've lost a gear to a 1 before that I probably don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, the poor fellow with the 4, because you see a 9, I'm pretty sure I rolled first too. You see a 9 and you're like, I got this in the bag, and then you roll a 4. But that was it. I remember it was my bracers, because it was the last piece I needed to get into Ice Crown. I had full, I think almost full tier 9. And then, yeah, I was doing a VOA just because those bracers were going to break my gear score just enough for my guild to let my my rogue get into Ice Crown with them. Which was funny. You'd think that, like, being in the guild and having done the raid before would get you, like, enough of a spot. Like, that would be enough. Like, I know the fights, I know what I'm doing. Like, my guy was like, I think 100, what was it? It was 4,500 gear score you needed to get into Ice Crown, right? I think my guy was at like 43 something. Like, nah, man. You're gonna kill the DPS. You guys won't even take me on 25, man, where you can hide my DPS. 100 gear score lower. No, go do a VOA. I'm being rude. Those guys were honestly really nice. That was the only guild that I had in WoW that was like really cool, where I actually did have a lot of like, I mean, I had a real life friend who was the one who got me into that guild, so that was like big. Ooh, we're starting to clean up on these. 16. Yeah, I'm gonna start making my way back up top so that we can go sell. I need to go sell all these extra weapons. I might. Yeah? That guy's just gonna walk right past me. He's not gonna help his friend at all? Really? Really? Man, okay. Like, I mean, I'm coming back for you. Just because you said I can't handle the heat, so I'll stay out of the kitchen doesn't mean shit. Oh, I can't loot him. Yeah, I will say though, Scotty, I think I will ding again, because at level 9, it was about 3% experience per Null Fang. So now it's probably got to be what, like close to maybe 2, 3 experience. Oh, this was the wrong way. That's all right. I probably will ding again. And then here soon, I'm going to go ahead and say within the next 15 to maybe 20, 25 minutes, I'm going to jump off for the night. Only because starting... Yeah, that's fake door, actually. No, so this is the right way. We want to go over here. Yes? Yes. I'm just going to fight everything that I fought on my way in to remember my way out. But yeah, I probably will be jumping off soon. A little bit of a shorter stream, I know, than especially the EQ crowd is used to. And honestly, I probably could keep going 4 hours, but what did I do? OP loot request, corpse not found. Oh, I must have double clicked something. Yeah, what's up, guys? These two guys, heck yes. All right. And yeah, how about you dogs? Yeah, since we're doing the 24-hour stream tomorrow, that might end up turning into like a 48-hour stream, depending on how crazy Navy Pants is talking about getting. I mean, that fool told me that he was like, oh, if you make any of your sub goals, like extending the stream out by a certain number of hours, I will do it. And I was like, you don't be a psycho like that. But I probably will do that just to see. So starting tomorrow at probably 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific is when we're thinking of going live, and we'll be going till that same time on Tuesday at the very, very latest. Oh, here we go. Wasn't sure how I did that there. Did I say PM? AM. 2 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. Eastern time. 11 a.m. Pacific. Shit. Oh no, you got me. Oh, you did it. Oh, you opened me up. Oh, you unzipped me. Oh, you unzipped me, Doc. Oh no. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I've been watching a lot of Always Sunny in Philadelphia recently, and I know it's I think it's season 8, so it's kind of when the show starts to not be as funny, but it's the one when the gang goes to the therapist and it's Danny DeVito as Frank. Oh, you unzip me, Doc. Ah. Oh, geez. I forgot all about all of you guys around the corner, but we should be all right. We'll be okay. Yeah, so 11 a.m. Pacific. I try to keep all my times whenever I give people times for streaming stuff. I always try to do East Coast time and Pacific time, and you can do the math if you're in between that, right? Like, I try, you know, do my best to give people, like, you know, if you're on the East Coast or the West Coast, I'll give you those times. If you're Central or Mountain, you gotta do something else. Yes, Pink Fuzzle Cutter will show up tomorrow. As well as as well as a Garland Power Bottom was the name of our druid, I believe. Garland Power Bottom is our druid, which is these are playable characters that y'all will be able to jump in, jump out of. I have character sheets for them that you guys can either request a PDF of. I have the PDFs downloaded, or if y'all have D&D Beyond accounts, I can like share the characters with y'all. Oh, I think it's this way. Yes. Yes. Oh, look at this. We found our way back. Look at that. Okay. I got a pretty good map of this place now in my head. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm starting to figure it out. Yeah. Yeah. Really? Everybody reading that combat message here? Anybody else see that shenanigans? The hell do you mean? The hell do you mean I can't see my enemy? He's right. I see him right there. You can't see your target from here. I still can't see my target from here. Oh, now I can see my target. Oh yeah. No, I know. I'm just talking shit. It's just so funny. You can't see your enemy from here. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh no! These scrawny gnolls respawned on top of me. I like first-person mode sometimes, but it can definitely be very dangerous when you're just like chilling in a cave, you know? Oh, Meester. Bravo on the Equilibrium reference. This one's, I think I am with Christian Bale, because Christian Bale doesn't die, I don't think, at the end of that one. Spoiler alert for a really old movie. But I bet that's Sean Bean. Scotty would be Christian Bale. I would be Sean Bean, because I bet I get murderized about halfway through this. Swish. Yeah, I've only seen it the once a long time ago, but I believe it is about halfway through the movie, because Sean Bean and Christian Bale are like, they're like the badass gun guys again. You're seeing it again, and I'm not, and I'm making sure, and not just on combined chat. I don't see it on Twitch either. Poking through my little hole in my microphone right there. Yeah, that's super weird. I am gonna have to see, yeah, if you can make multiple hammer people though, I think I am gonna have to just, yeah. That is interesting. Oh, I thought that was you. Oh yeah, up to 10, 94% too. So we're about to take this up to 11. Oh, I forgot to, I guess, take a look and see. Who is that person? Oh, they're also a shaman? Oh, but they're a low-level shaman. Let's give them Spirit of the Wolf. And let's give them Spirit of the Bear. Oh, Inner Fire works too. We'll just give them a heal. And, let's see, Spirit of the Bear, I think. And I think those are the only ones I really have that they don't at this level. You're welcome. I forget that I can, yeah, give him hungry like the wolf. I thought that was you. I thought that was you. I almost went in and started attacking that guy. Oh, yes. Yeah, see, I gotta get that end parse. I gotta get that end parse going. Because even my Spirit of the Wolf fell off and I didn't notice. Maybe even it might just be more beneficial for me to just maybe take that like right there. So that I just see them more in my face. Oh yeah, oh no, I'm ready for all the Sal requests. Oh hey Moot! Yay! It's good to see you too. Thank you so much for coming by. Oh yeah, I am out of drink, huh? I did get myself some and drink. Thank you, Skeet Show. And yeah, hey, thanks for lurking and coming by. Man, you just dropped in. I am actually just about to jump off for the night here soon once I get back to town and turn in. Oh, hello. Hello, Grizzly. I didn't know you could have grizzly bears in this area. This is the first time I've seen a grizzly bear up here in this area. Oh yeah, 24-hour stream planned for tomorrow. It might turn into 48 hours. I was I'm gonna have some ways to extend it, some goals that people can hit to maybe extend the stream. If it does go 48 hours though, I have dinner plans on Tuesday night that I can't avoid. I have a friend in from out of town that I have to go to dinner for, so we'll maybe pause the timer on the stream, leave the stream going with the maybe a crowd control, let you guys play like Pokemon Stadium for a couple hours, and I'll just come back to it or something. So I'll have to figure that out if the stream does get extended that far out, but 24-hour stream is going to be pretty brutal. There's gonna be a nap in there. Dude, if you bring your PC over to my house, I was already, because if you were planning on coming over, I don't have the space in this room to fit a second person, so I was already planning on moving the setup to downstairs and streaming out of the living room and like maybe from the kitchen table at some point. So if you do bring your whole PC, like, I'm in. You knew when the fireworks started in Seattle that you would won? That's so funny. Yeah, dude, yep. That is too funny. Dude, if you want to do old school LAN tomorrow night, you know that'll help keep me up for a long time if I'm just, this game, I'm so glad I found this game just before my 24-hour marathon, because honestly, this game will keep me going for, I've already done a 10-hour stream of this game and was like ready to keep, I could have kept going if I really wanted to. So like, I'm excited for all of it. I'm gonna nap at some point. Y'all are gonna have to watch me sleep, but I think I'm gonna do what Meester did. I'm taking a little inspiration from his 24-hour stream. And I might set up some very cheap bit rewards that I'll let you guys do to play really loud noises at me to try and wake me up. I'm a heavy sleeper, so we'll see. Unlimited power. That's so funny you say unlimited power. Wasn't that one of the things you did, Meester, was have him screaming the like unlimited power thing for, you did that for something recently. Maybe it wasn't the 24-hour stream, but yeah, that's so funny. Not for that. Yeah. I was like, for some reason, I was like, I feel like I remember you doing it for something, but yeah. It's too funny. Yeah, those gamer subs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just, I'm just gonna have to, you know, make a bunch of coffee, and I'm gonna be no-lifing a lot of EQ tomorrow, so if y'all are EverQuest fans, starting from about 2 p.m. Eastern to 11 a.m. Eastern, or 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern. Oh my god, I can't do it.
That doesn't embarrass me.
Doesn't embarrass me. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Ozitas? Got a lot of capital Z's in there. Ostias? I'll say it a couple different ways. Thank you for the follow, though. Welcome in. Your pre-workout's 200 milligrams? Yeah, there we go. Well, let's get geeked on pre-workout and play EverQuest all night. Sit, buck up, guys. Yeah, no, no, I'm excited for it. I know at some point, like I was saying though, like how Meester did with his, I think, oh yeah, by the way, Meester, I've got 2 bone chips for your necromancer whenever we get together. Saving those for you. Yeah, I will have to probably at some point just like take a nap and have people have the opportunity to wake me up and just sleep for like, you know, not too long, probably just a little bit, just a couple hours. Here we go. Nutricost. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you just have to at some point. I don't think at my age I could stay up for a full 24 hours without sleeping. Like, not without, you know, not without like illegal assistance. Been sleeping like 3 dream cycles at a time. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of sleep I like. Yeah. 4 a.m. to 7-ish. Yep. I was going to say that sounds probably about how I'm going to have to do it, because Navy has already promised me that he's going to ruin my life and make the stream longer if I allow him the opportunity to do that. So I'm expecting Navy Pants to try to keep me going through longer than just a full 24. So I just saw the enchanter with the name Equilibrium and I couldn't resist. Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't it him, Za, and Casey were like the main culprits of yours? Yeah. No, Navy, I realized just after he told me, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like, he did it to yours. It definitely was like, oh, can I like, and not to say Navy is a mean guy. I love Navy. He's really nice, really fun. But it's definitely one of those guys who it seems like if you're like, hey, I'll give you the ability to give me a bad time, he's like, bet. Come in. Did you say a bad time? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, it's like I will absolutely partake. But yeah, man, if you do want to come down and bring your stuff over, you are more than welcome to come over. I will have plenty of space set up. It's actually why, unfortunately, I am going to be kicking off here after turning in these fangs. Is just to make sure that for tomorrow we have all our ducks in a row. I want to make sure I've got food thawed, because I got meat in the freezer that needs to thaw that I can get into the fridge, and make sure we've got plenty of drinkage, which is mostly going to be, mostly just coffee and water, which is the usual. Yeah, dude, caffeine and water. I guess I do have a couple, I think there's like 1 or 2 more of these Mountain Dew voltage. Oh, that's cool. It kind of takes it out with the green screen. They're like voltage raspberry or whatever. I think there's a couple of those in the fridge. Yeah. I mean, it's what plants crave. This is officially my highest level character in EverQuest, everybody. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. Let's see what another 16 of these are gonna get me. Ooh. Oh, we got fireworks. Oh, let's go. I don't think we'll get another ding out of it, but we're at least gonna get a hefty enough little boost of XP. That way, if we die at any point being an idiot tomorrow on our shamans, we at least will not go back down to level 10. Boy, was that one of the most discouraging moments in this game, was when I hit level 8 and then died immediately. And got sent very shamedly down. Yeah, dude. Meester, this is why I was saying you gotta... I'm glad you re-rolled Gnome, because seriously, once you hit level 5, we can get you from level 5 to 9. Like, that same amount of turn-ins right there, we can get you, like, multiple levels with that. Like, I was farming, I think I farmed from 5 to 6 on the Knolls. I had maybe, I think 10 fangs to turn in. I came over here, and from like 6 to 8, I want to say, turned them in. It was like a couple levels. Super lucrative. And then you get these moonstones.
Mr. Head asked me, hey, Macho, is it a good idea to
Yeah,
stream
D-level.
EverQuest for 24 hours straight? What should one do to keep their wits about them while doing such a stream? Oh, yeah, brother. A 24-hour
I didn't even read
EverQuest
it.
stream? That's like going toe-to-toe with the best and pushing your limits. You
Yes.
gotta stay sharp and keep that energy pumping. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Drink that water like it's the Holy Grail. Caffeine's your friend, but don't overdo it, yeah? Take breaks, stretch, and keep snacking on some good fuel. Keep the energy flowing, keep the conversation alive, and most importantly, have fun. Dig it.
I like how he starts. I've started to realize that no matter what, he's going to start with, oh yeah, brother. Yeah, the snacks is going to be an interesting thing. I'm a little strapped on like snackage, but I got plenty of like pancake mix, pasta. I got plenty of like real actual food, and I've got the way set up to take you guys with me into the kitchen. So there will be some cookings. You guys will get to see me cook in the kitchen. Oh yeah, Meester, just a heads up though, whenever we do get to doing this quest with your guy, this is the area that we want to be a little bit careful about. I'm not sure who it is or why, but one of the guys in this bar specifically is the dude that wants to kill me in this town. He's the only guy that attacks me on sight in this town is my Shadow Knight. He came from this bar when I was turning this quest in. And now from time to time, he shows up and just whoops my ass while I'm in town. just so we know, yeah. Which, this part we don't have to do. Like, you can see I'm not getting nearly as much experience. Like, I think it's like maybe every 4 or so you turn in, you get like 1% experience. It's like really nothing on this side. But it's good because you get all this ale, though. You sell all these for monies. Now chug all that ale. You know, as someone who, I know a lot of you guys don't have a lot of Spicy Midnight Pork lore. As someone who's a recovering alcoholic, I sure do like to drink in games. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy, do I like to drink in games. Cause your boy can't drink no more. Him. I think it's this guy right here. Gash Flockwalker. Because Flockwalker sounds right. Gash Flockwalker, I think, is the dude who will try to ruin our lives, yeah. You had some ale the other day and got +1 alcohol resistance. Oh, you can get, can you drink too much and gain a tolerance to alcohol and have to drink even more? What's up, dude? This guy wants to get fucked up with me. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was like right about to pop off, but it looks like we'll buy a stack of 20 mead. And this dwarf is trying to... Hey, where'd you go? Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? That son of a bitch. I mean, that's what you get for trusting a drunken dwarf, right? Get wasted and wander off. I was like in the process of going to buy that dude a drink. Fucking shenanigans, man. Yeah, there's Gash Flockwalker. That guy does not like necromancers and Shadow Knights, apparently. Dude, what the hell? Am I tripping? Am I the only one who saw that dwarf come up and talk about drinks? Oh, hey, there he is. Hey, 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 stop walking. Okay, 1 for me and 2 for you. Enjoy that one, boys. What, I'm not sure really just what happened. I'm not going to answer your question. I believe in not answering your question. I'm answering your question, but I'm not going to answer your question. I will answer your question with, great minds sure do think alike, Meester Head. That is so funny. Goku, by the way, yes, the non-answer to your question, that answers your question. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's not necessarily spoilers. Maybe that's more of a, maybe as opposed to it being a spoiler, I had already thought of that. It's more of a preview now, more of a trailer that, yes, I do have pork chops in the house. That is the meat I was talking about thawing out earlier. I am going to make pork chops tomorrow on stream with some baked potatoes. And yeah, I was planning on trying to either do it to where eating was at midnight and I eat spicy pork chops at midnight, or start cooking them at midnight. But the name came from eating spicy pork chops at midnight. So we might start cooking around 11:30 and cook up to about midnight-ish so that we're eating at around midnight. But yeah, Meester, you and me, man, same wavelength. I was right there with you where I saw that I had some pork chops in the fridge and I was like, how meta can I get with my pork chop jokes? Goku, when I get on tomorrow, I have 20 brewskis to give you. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, so that's what happens when you get drunk in this game. Oh, God. Oh, that's jarring. Oh, God. Oh, God, I think I'm fucked up. Oh, God. I'm just holding W, by the way, just so you know, Meester. That's just, what happens when you drink enough, I guess, and you just hold W is it just violently shakes your camera. It won't let me zoom out either. Like, so when I started drinking, at some point it zoomed me into first person and it won't let you zoom out. It just does this the whole time too as you try to walk forward. Oh, God. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's so drunk. Yeah, I was trying to zoom out into third person. It won't let me do it. Oh, God. Oh. The ship bound for the far island of Otis is now departing. Is that where your starting city is? Oh my gosh, yeah, all my stats are super lowered too. Yeah, my agility and dexterity, wisdom, intellect. Oh my goodness. But your strength, which is from, nope. Okay, so I don't have any of my like buffs on. Let's click away scales just to be safe. Okay, yeah. So when you're drunk, so you gain a lot of strength and stamina, but lower all your other stats. Charisma stays the same. I'm just as charismatic. I'm just fucked up. I'm just so fucked up. Oh, God. I wonder. Let's keep going. You couldn't possibly consume more alcohol. Oh, geez, it gets so distorted. Oh, God. This is fucked up. Oh, still no charisma modifiers yet. Oh, are you and the gals gonna have a girls' night tomorrow? Yeah, it'll be weird. You guys are gonna have Meester Head on the Spicy channel. That'll be interesting. Well, and he's gonna bring his whole setup, so you'll probably get Spicy Meester together, but it'll be at the Spice Man's house, which is just the opposite of what is normally how it goes. Yeah, just the once. Yeah, that's strength though. 118 strength, and then can I buff myself even further with my? Yeah, look at that strength and stamina, though. Oh, I'm so drunk. Oh, is it Roxanne's birthday? I almost said tell her I said happy birthday, but Is that wild? I actually really don't know like what like good stats are like in this game. It seems very similar to D&D where like items seem to only give you plus like a small amount of stats. So is like 127 like an insane amount? Like even for like I imagine not for like a max level character, but like, you know, like 127. Are we looking at like would that be like level 20 stats, level 30 stats, or is that just like maybe 15, just really high for like a level 11? I'm just trying to gauge like what, you know, what kind of stats you're looking at when you get toward end game. That's true. It might just be best to do that. I do have your software for your thing still on my computer. You have no idea, to be honest. Okay. I was just asking. I like to ask random freaking questions about this game to the people that are like more veterans than myself, because I'm just nosy. I like all kinds of information about all kinds of things. I just want to know about it. Oh yeah, I did buy root by accident. Oh, stream. There's a missing R in that, I think, T. Let's go ahead. I'm going to snooze those ads for 5 minutes since we're going to be jumping off here. Yeah, dude. Earthquake quest.
Every time Metzler says lead, follow, or get out of the way.
Oh, hey, Seed. Thank you for the follow.
Choose get out of the way. It's supposed to embarrass you.
I appreciate you. Got that following just in time before I jump off of here.
Doesn't embarrass me.
Greetings. How are you today? Oh, your Steam Deck to use as a mini PC. I see. Oh, Retro Mang, thank you for the follow. I thought you already had, so thank you. I didn't know you hadn't yet.
That doesn't embarrass me.
Yeah, thanks for dropping in, Seed. If you're an EverQuest fan, I'll have plenty more tomorrow. Same goes for everybody else since we're doing the 24-hour stream tomorrow. Seas. I like just started playing this game a week ago and got super addicted to it. So I came from like World of Warcraft and stuff. So heck yeah, that's awesome to know that there's somebody else in the community that's like very similar to me. Yeah, next time I'll be on tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a marathon stream starting tomorrow, actually. So it's a cool time for you to come by. If you're going to be on at any point from like midday starting tomorrow, Monday, February 9th, to probably midday on Tuesday, maybe even longer, depending on how the stream goes. I'll be around probably playing a whole crap load more of EverQuest. So that is the plan. All right. We've sobered up enough that I think I can make it to the bank. I would like to exchange my coins up real quick. We'll glow up our coins and then call it a night, I think. Yeah, I was going to say, this was seriously, yeah. The time vortex of EverQuest was a godsend for finding right before my 24-hour stream. Because I won't lie, I got a little worried coming up just a few weeks ago, just before finding this game, where I was like, oh man, I really hope, like, the 24-hour stream, I was like, what am I going to do? Like, at some point, I'm going to pull out the guitar. I'm going to play you guys some songs on the guitar. That's going to happen, you know? At some point, we're going to have to eat. You guys are going to come to the kitchen with me. At some point, we're going to eat. We're going to cook, right? You know? Like, there are some things that I knew I was going to do, some things that I knew were going to happen. Maybe play a Dragon Ball Z game. I might, honestly, I don't know how much I have it in me to do anything like that. I think I've learned a good lesson for myself as a streamer, and to not pigeonhole myself into something like playing every DBZ game. Yeah, just trying to find stuff to keep me occupied. Yeah, old school Warcraft. yeah, that was how I felt, where I was like, I'm just gonna have so many games that I'm gonna have to try to play. Like I was like, maybe I'll try to beat Dark Souls or something. But yeah, I'm excited. Alrighty, T. You enjoy your planet, Crafter. I will see you tomorrow. I mean, I'm on my way out of here too. I said I was gonna jump off, 10 minutes ago, and now y'all get me sucked into chit-chatting. Well, now I'm chit-chatting with the boys. I have 6 still. We could do some of the maps that we never did on 6. I got multiple controllers. And we could plug in, So we have all the maps in Black Ops 6 if we wanted to do some of that for zombies. Was that Djibouti? Oh. Djiboptic. Yeah. I thought that was Djibouti. I thought it said Djibouti at first because my screen was shaking so hard. I was so drunk I couldn't read the name. Oh God, I'm so drunk still. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, it's Djibouti dubs. An orange peanut for me? Well, I accept you. I am not going to do that. That's going to get me murderized in this town, I bet, if I try to attack that dog. It sounds like a bad idea. I will say, I do have a little bit of mayonnaise. It's a pretty decent little bit of mayonnaise. I would like to really get some frickin' armor on this character, though. Actually, before I jump off, any EQ veterans in the chat, does anybody know if shamans can wear chainmail? Because I have like a full set of chainmail on my Shadow Knight that I could just dump onto this guy. Was that bad lip reading? Djibouti dubs is a different... I thought Djibouti dubs were the people that did the bad lip readings. Is that not the same people? If shamans can wear chainmail, I have a whole set of gear for my guy that I could throw over. That would be really nice, because I have all that chainmail that I was going to sell. Maybe? Yeah, I mean, I might be wrong. I thought Djibouti dubs was the name of, like, the channel or the people that did the, like, bad lip readings and stuff like that. Like, the Bush is a Love Song, I thought was them. Oh, no, you're right. Okay, I'm mixing the two up. I think I'm mixing the two up in my head. I think I know what you're talking about now, yeah. Orange peanut for me? Oh my God, that's so funny. My sister and I say that to each other all the time too. Oh, orange peanut for me? Well, I accept you. Yeah, all right. Let's do this. Let's throw it up to the ending screen. Let's see how the credits works. These credits work. All right. Shout out to all my new followers today. Athan, Fecal Finger Painting, Cites, Retro Mang, Seed, Skeet Show. Thank you guys so much. Skeet Show, thank you for the sub. Huge on that. We had Meesterhead and Zoski, and of course our Nightbot as our moderators. Looks like we had a whole look at all that subs in the chat. Oh, you like that speed? That's times 100, by the way, Meester. That is a times 100 speed. Yeah. So that value that I sent you over, if you just change that to times 100. Yeah, thank you, Scotty, for the GGs. Yeah, T, we'll see you tomorrow. Everybody, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Weekly Top Bits, Space Brains, Goku. I don't think Space Brains showed up today, but Space Brains, huge shout out. Goku, thank you. Yeah, looks like, look at that. I like that speed, and I like that I was able to get it extended out. It looks like Fecal Finger Painting is now the longest name, and even theirs gets cut off a little bit. I really thought mine was very long, but alrighty. Let's see who we're going to raid out to tonight. If we do raid out, we might raid out to Rock tonight, because I don't know how much I've got it in me. Got working then, Jim? Yeah, no worries. Just text me, keep me posted. Or don't, man. I don't, dude, you know me. You can, Meester, you have permission to just show up at my house. You know that. You can also just show up at my house. Oh, Pow is on. Yeah, let's throw it out to Pow. Powanoia's playing some, ooh, Final Fantasy X. First playthrough of Final Fantasy X for Powanoia. Let's throw it over there. That'll be really fun. He's got no backseating, no spoilers. So everybody, no backseating, no spoilers when we do that. And yeah, for a raid message, you guys throw in whatever you want. I like to use Slide Eye Pork. You guys could use Rave Pork if you've got it. Use Slide Eye Pork, any of the porks you guys want to. But yeah, here we go. All right. And raid is ready. All right, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. I will catch you guys on the morrow. We're going to slide our Slide Eye Pork right on into Powanoia.
Say what?
The only way to go is forward.
Oh my goodness.